Here we are in the North American Baseball Association playoffs. In this game, we have the Brooklyn Atlantics at home at the Brooklyn Shipyard taking on the Boston Colonials. Boston currently leads the series 2-1. The winner of this series gets a date with Chicago, making their third consecutive World Series, hoping to break the curse. This is a very even matchup. These two have split almost 50-50 their regular season games, and they have a close series here. It's been a couple of pitching duels. The last game was even until what, like the seventh inning or something. Boston broke it open.
Yeah.
Um,
Tatavardi.
Looking down the lineups, we have Conroy for Boston and Marr for Brooklyn. They're saying the advantage goes to Brooklyn. The advantage in the second spot goes to Boston. Third spot goes to Brooklyn. And we split and we split and we split. 2 for Brooklyn and then 2 for Boston. So it's very even matchup here. Are we ready to get started, Jeff?
I am.
All right, let's kick it off then.
It's such a nice stadium. You really like those swords on the side there.
First out of the game, Trout rounds out to third.
You mean Conroy?
Rounds out to third. Ringer flips to Conroy.
Yeah.
Alright, out of town score. Okay. Okay, on the mound is Chris Kraut, opening for the Atlantics. Isn't Chris Kraut also DHing?
Yeah, I think it screwed up.
Oh yeah, it's gonna put Landeros, it's gonna stick Landeros in there instead. Okay, Chris Kraut, the opener in this game, facing Jose Hernandez. Hernandez, 287, 391 on base, 48-47 PS during the season. Nice season for him, one of Boston's best hitters this year. And here we are, 1 out away in the top of the first. And that's a high pop out in foul territory, and Ringer's gonna get there. Run it, Max! Run it, Max!
Fred Ringer is already 36 years old, but don't tell him that, because he still feels like he's 30.
Ringer had a breakout season last year, helping the team capture their first World Series. He's had not quite a good year this last year, but a solid season. That's a pop out to Ringer. Makes all 3 plays on that one. That'll end the Boston's hitting frame. Here's Anzalone, right-hander for Boston. He's going to start this one. Ooh, and he sends down Marr swinging. They'll check that around the bases. Any time they can send Marr down, Boston will be happy. Marr 317, 966 OPS this season. Following up his MVP season with another solid year. Don't think it'll be enough to repeat. Oh, and there's a screamer off the wall. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Kevin Diaz. Oh, he slides. It's going to be a sliding double. Thought he could hit that stand-up. Kevin Diaz, one of the best offensive catchers in the league. Here's Darius Harris. The number 3 spot. Oh, what's this? It's a balk. And that'll send Diaz to third. So Brooklyn, 1 out, man on third. In right scoring position. Sack fly will score him here. Is that going to have the distance? I think it might. Diaz is going to tag, and here comes the throw. Oh! And he's out. Wow, what a cannon from Marquez. The gun out Diaz at the plate. Wow, what a throw, and that'll end the inning. Great defensive effort there by Marquez. What an arm.
Diaz is not known for his speed.
Thought that was going to be enough. That was pretty deep. Here's Omar Perez to lead off for the Colonial. And he grounds out to Submit. Submit makes easy work of him over to De Silva, and that's going to be 1 out. And here's Zhongxian Ruan. Ruan's going to squeak one through short and third, and he's going to be on with the Silva. 1 out, 1 aboard for Cookberry Merchant. Oh, we got a pitching change here. Here comes lefty Scott Mulder. Ooh, and he strikes out Cookberry Merchant. Boston has struggled against left-handers this year. They don't particularly hit poorly against left-handers, but for whatever reason, when facing left-handers, they tend to lose a lot more often. Can't really explain it. That's how it's been so far, and that's going to fall for a base hit, and that will be runners at first and second, 2 outs. Also snapping his full streak there. Nice single. Here's Zia, the left-handed catcher. And Zia's going to get another single. Will that be enough to score a run? He rounds third. He's going to be in there. Boston on the board. 2 out single and 2 out RBI. Boston up 1-0 here in the top of the second. Here's Melchior Kroll. Kroll's going to get one over to Ringer. Ringer makes a play. Silva with the stretch, and that's 3 outs. 1 score, 3 hits, Boston. Get for the answer here in the bottom of the second.
We hope we can. We are surprised why Wama in there. Take over for Chris Kraut.
Wama did start a little tired. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe we'll see it later on. Anzalone walks Ulrich. 1 on, no outs here for Submit. Submit, the batting champion of the NABA this year. Was this 350 something? Batting average. He'll move Ulrich up
Ulrich
on the fielder's choice. Here's Francisco Patino. Patino strikes out, making 2 outs. Bat, first baseman, left-hander, Sebastian Da Silva. Ooh, and he also strikes out. That'll strand a runner. 3 outs for Boston. Bottom of the second. Oh, is that going to get by? It does. And that's going to be, what, 2 bases here? Yep, we got a stand-up double from Conroy. Hits one right down the line. Ringer can't make a play on it. So no outs. Man on second. Here's Hernandez. And he walks it. Holder's got two men on. No outs. Top of the third. Here's Marco Marquez. Marquez with a great throw. Center field to save a run. He strikes out. Take a little bit of a deep breath. One away. Double play will end inning. Here's Omar Perez. Omar Perez had a good season. 292. Batting average. Ooh, and that's going to be a little squabbler. Will that be two? Not enough for two. It's a fielder still for Perez. 2 outs. Men on first and third. Here's Zhangjian Ryuan again. Oh, and Ron hits one up the middle, and that's going to score another run here for Boston. Ron with his second hit of the day. Here's Merchant. And that's going to be a nice play by De Silva. Hold over the cover. 1 run of damage on the top of the third. Hoping the Brooklyn bats can start to come alive here and make this a game.
It's not looking good so far, but there's still plenty of baseball left.
That's right. Just through 2 frames of batting for Brooklyn here. Plenty of time to catch up. And we know anything can change here in the playoffs. That's been dying in the infield, but it's going to get there. And Bruin makes a play. 1 out. Here's Alfredo Landeros. DH. 306, 931 OPS for the season. Oh, that's a screamer! Is that enough to get out? It does! That'll clear the fences of the Brooklyn Shipyard. Landeros wasn't even supposed to start at DH this game. Makes it a close one, gets 1 run back. It is 2-1 here at the bottom of the fifth.
Hopefully that's all we need to get our boys batting here.
And that'll turn over the order, and here's Wu Feng Mar, last year's MVP. And that's
Name Wacky.
high fly ball. And Perez makes easy work of that one. For the second out of the inning. Here's Kevin Diaz. I think Kevin Diaz grounds out to Kroll, who makes the play, and that's 3 outs. So Brooklyn gets 1 back there, 2-1, heading into the top of the 4th. Boulder still pitching. He's thrown 38 pitches. That's his second walk of the game here as he walks to Garcia. That's deep. Oh, range him back. There's Harris makes a nice play to save an extra base hit. And that's 1 out. Here's Melker throw, it's a steal. And Ragosa's got it. The thief steals a bag here to get into scoring position. And he walks it. His 3rd walk of the game.
That was an intentional walk.
That's an intentional walk?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Intentional walk to set up the double play. Well, that one doesn't look intentional. They'll load the bases here with 1 out. Jose Hernandez currently Boston for best hitter. That's going to be deep. Does Harris have it? Harris makes a play, but that should score a run here on the sac fly. Goes it to score. 2 outs here. Top of the 4th. Here's Marco Marquez. left-hander Darius Harris. Is that going to be enough to drop? No. Marquez makes the play to make it 1 out. Here's Kyle Ulrich. Cover, and that'll be 2 outs here for Don Beaver Smith. And let's see that one. And takes the base. Fastball low. Smith says that's out of the zone and takes first base. Here's Francisco Patino now. Can he keep the inning alive? Choice. That'll end the inning. Brooklyn strands another. Still 3-1 Boston. Still pitching, 61 pitches now. Make it another one. 2 out, 2 quick outs here. And here's Merchant. Oh, that's going to be extra bases. Deep in the hole. Merchant will have a stand-up double. Slides. Merchant will have a double. With 2 outs. Here's Joey Ragosa. He's going to get a free pass. That would have been a first and second. 2 outs. And that's going to be easy play. Mark makes it flip. And the inning. Sebastian De Silva. Oh, and it gets through. Cole can't get to that one. He slaps the ground ball. It's in the left field, and he's standing on first base. Here's Fred Ringer. Had a great playoff last year. Oh, and he grounds into a double play. Now we'll put Here's Landros. Landros homered in his last at bat. Is that going to be enough? Nope. And that's the end of the inning for Brooklyn. Just 3 hits so far. 5.
Anzalone is pitching up a storm.
He's pitching a good game. 70 pitches. 3 hits surrendered. 5 Ks. Here's Melchior Kroll. Mulder still in the mound. 68 pitches for him. That's deep. Harris has it measured, and that's 1 out. Now, first baseman Adam Conroy up to bat. And that's going to be inside, says Conroy. Mulder surrenders a 6 walk. Conroy's on first, and now we finally have a pitching change. Here's Taha Kabir. Oh, and he checks some minutes by De Silva. Conroy's going to advance to second on the pass ball there. That puts a runner in scoring position. 1 out. Ooh, and there takes away the double play chance. 7-4. And third, and we have 2 outs for Marco Marcos. Brooklyn gets out of it. Keeping a 3-1 advantage for Boston. So I wonder if Walmo's is too tired to come to the Super Bowl.
Said he was only slightly tired.
Oh, and that's going to be extra bases. How many will it be? It's going to be a double. Mark. That's the kind of good inning. That's how we want to start off the inning at the top.
Good inning.
Here's Kevin Diaz here. No outs. Man on second. Makes the play. That's going to be 1 out. Here's Darius Harris. Oh, and that's going to drop right in front of the right fielder. That's going to score a run. Brooklyn cuts the lead to just 1. It's 3-2 now, Boston.
Yeah, Harris is one of the veteran players of Brooklyn. Been there since 2010.
Harris again had a golden great playoffs last year. Keeps it going this year. Back to it and bang bang. 4-6-3 double play. That'll end the bleeding. It's 3-2 still Boston. So 3 full innings here left in this one. Beer will stay on the mound. And here's Omar Torres. He's 0 for 3 in the game so far. His bad night continues. That's a strikeout swing. 0 for 4 for Torres. 214 in playoff games this season. He's on Zion Ruan. And that's going to be... Oh, it's over his head! What happened there? He misplayed it. Oh, and it's a stand-up. Stand-up double there. Is that an error? Either way, Ruan standing on second. The fans don't like that one. There's a pop.
Good inning.
Well set up a double play ball. Here's Jordan goes over. Oh, that's deep. That looks like it's trouble. Oh, and over the wall. A 3-run dinger goes to that one. 421 feet. Oof. That one hurts. That's the rated stuff. 6-2.
Joey Rick goes the turtle now. Take advantage of having break that close streak. Love to see it, folks.
Paul asked in the chat, how long is Guido's spicy meatball Fuselli out? Good question, Paul. Spicy meatball Fuselli is out for the remainder of the playoffs. He aggravated his shoulder, or his labrum, or maybe it was his elbow. Whatever injury he had that brought him out for 7 months, he aggravated it. And there's another home run here. Kroll makes this game 7-2. He aggravated his arm once again, and he's off the playoffs. That might be the end, kind of entering into the twilight of his career if these injuries continue. He's now fragile, so that's someone that Boston wants to keep around. We'll have to wait and see, but he won't be pitching here in these playoffs. Conroy singles to right. Brooklyn can't get this last out here. Here's Nick Runesville, and he's going to walk. Hernandez putting the men on first and second. 2 outs. That'll bring up Marco Marcus, center fielder. Into Silva, makes the play, steps in the bag. Down in the inning, big inning here for Boston. They struck, I think, in the 7th last game too, with 5 or 3 to 5 runs. So Brooklyn can get out of that 7th inning in both games. Hopefully they can find some bats here to keep this one going, or this might be the end of their playoff hopes.
It's not looking good. That might just be it.
There's a grounder, Kroll. Kroll makes easy work. That's 1 down. That's going to be a single though. Coutinho slaps one to right field. He'll sit on first with 1 out, and that'll bring up Sebastian De Silva. Anzalone at 90 pitches here. Is that one gonna drop? No. Marquez makes the play. 2 outs. This will bring up Fred Ringer. Ringer screams one to left, but right at Omar Perez. Ranges over a couple feet and makes the grab on that liner. Go to the top of the 8th. It's Brooklyn employing all relievers here in this one. Woonsville has started for them during the season, is now into the game. It doesn't enter until the 7th inning for them. So he strikes out Omar Perez. Omar Perez 0 for 5 in this one. 2 strikeouts. Rough day at the office, they say. Here's Ruan, and it's a shallow but high fly into center field. Darius Harris won't let this one get over his head, and he makes the squeeze to make it 2 quick outs here for Brooklyn. This is what they need. They want to get back to hitting, and that's a ground out to Marr. Marr flips it to Silva. 3 outs. 1, 2, 3 goes Boston. And let's hope for some playoff magic here. Anzalone will stay in the game at 103 pitches. He's pitched 7 so far, 3 strikeouts. Make that 4 strikeouts as Landeros goes down swinging. And that'll bring up the top of the order for the Atlantics. That's exactly what they want. Anzalone at 108. This is their time to get some smacks in. Ooh, and it's a popper. And Zia ranges back by the dugout and makes the grab. 2 outs for Brooklyn. And here's Kevin Diaz. And that's a popper. Right fielder ranges under and makes the grab. 1, 2, 3 goes Brooklyn. On to the top of the 9th. Here comes McWeese. How do you say that name, Jeff? McWeese? He's been...
McWeese, I think.
McWeese has been Brooklyn's stopper this year. He's going to come in and look to try and get Boston to go 1, 2, 3 here. So he can get his bats back on the field. And there's a quick 1 grounder over Submit. And he makes the play. That's 1 out. And there's a grounder to Marr. Marr makes easy work. That's 2. And here's Melchior Kroll. Melchior Kroll 1 for 3 with a homer on the day. Solo shot. Last at bat. And he strikes out. So McWeese comes in and does his job. Goes 1, makes Boston go 1, 2, 3. Now here comes the bottom of the 9th, and it'll be the number 3 hitter Darius Harris. First up for Brooklyn. Surely Anzalone's out of the game. Nope, he's still in there at 117 pitches. Boston manager's looking to get him that complete game, and he walks Harris. Maybe starting to dwindle a bit. His pitch count getting much higher. personally, yep, there comes the change. Here's Budharatna Banerjee. Banerjee is kind of a swing man between a starter and a reliever for Boston. So he comes in to try and end this game here. And he sends down Ulrich swinging. And here's Submit, batting in the 5th spot. He's hoping to hit Banerjee. And that's a high fly ball. Marco Marcus makes the play. 2 outs. Brooklyn is down to their final out. And it's left-hander Francisco Patino, who their hopes rely on. Oh, and he grounds it over to first baseman Ragosa. And that'll be all she wrote, folks. Boston takes the field celebrating, and they'll get a date with Chicago in the World Series. So the trend continues of teams coming up from the ACBL and making the World Series. Will Boston continue to curse the Chicago Stars and knock them out of the World Series, or will Chicago Stars finally celebrate and get their first domestic championship? So this
Great
one,
game there, Ben. Really hate to be the one team that would finally lose to Chicago, but we're hoping for the best, and our guys played great out there today. So
Anzalone pitched a fine game, going 8.1 innings, I believe. 8 innings. 8 innings, 2 earned, 4 strikeouts, 122 pitches for him, 6 hits. Kraut will get the loss, surrendering a run very early, and kind of a smattering of runs across the Brooklyn relievers there. The dream of raising a championship banner as Boston took a big step forward today. The Colonials have won the NABA playoff round 1, eliminating the Atlantics to advance to the senior championship. Merchant was named the series MVP for a huge performance. He hit 273 with a 304 on base, drove in 12 RBIs across 4 games, and had 4 home runs and scored 8. The Colonials will face the Chicago Stars in the next round. Chicago swept the Grizzlies 3-0, and the championship will be on December 17th, 2013, and we'll be streaming it here on Twitch. Alright, thank you everyone for tuning in. And that'll be all she wrote.